Coronation Street, P694/449, Part 1, Take 1.
Edited.
Transport cafe or something, you know.
Very handy, though. I've never had a calling shop round here before. I've got one everywhere else in Weatherfield, mind you, but not round here.
I can expect to see you dropping in for a cup of regular then, can I?
Well, not too regular. You know, about once a fortnight. I don't want to disappoint my other friends.
Like her in Bradley Street. She's got a very big husband, you know.
Big, but soft as tripe, I checked.
So, how's he taking it then?
Jerry?
Who else?
He never said a word.
He has told Mavis about this date with Pedro, hasn't he?
I've no idea. You wouldn't happen to have a melting moment, would you?
A what?
It's what her in Bradley Street calls her raspberry buns.
No, I've not.
Ah, pity.
Hey, do you think we should have played this joke on Jerry and Mavis?
Yes, I do.
It's your turn now. All right, go on then.
Did you have that up your sleeve, or were you up all night making it?
Well, no, up my sleeve. I made it years back. Go on, your turn. I can't think why, man.
Well, it's very kind of you to bring it round.
It's not nearly as kind as you and Emily for taking in these. Go on.
Hello, Jerry.
Oh, hello, Emily. Here you are. I was just saying to Ernest, I think it's really very...
How are you at washing soggy sheets?
Soggy... Oh, right, yeah, well, look, I'll put them in my washer for you.
I think Emily was just joking, Jerry.
No, I wasn't. 3 mornings, 3 wet beds.
Oh, they're settling down all right, though?
Well, just look at them. Right. They're fine.
They're sleeping all right.
Oh, absolutely marvellous.
Like logs,
yes. But I'm not.
Oh, dear. Oh, well.
Well, they're so quiet that Emily thinks there must be something wrong with them, so she's awake half the night worrying.
Oh, who'd be a mother, eh?
Foster mother.
Yeah. Just about as strenuous, I should think.
You can say that again.
Yeah. Any road, I'd best be off, I think.
Don't fancy taking them for a rip round the park, do you? Get Mavis to help push the pram?
No, well, she'll be at work, won't she?
Oh, it's just a joke, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, anyway, ta-da then, Lucy and...
Vernon?
Yeah, Vernon, yes. It's a nice name, is that? Anyway.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hello, Jerry.
More visitors. Do you think we ought to start charging an admission fee?
Oh, hey, aren't they lovely?
Betty.
Look, come and see what I've got. Oh, look at that. Here, look.
Oh, can I have one?
Hasn't he gone to bed yet?
I can't bring myself to wake him up just to tell him to go to bed.
Well, I can. Idris,
What? What do you want?
get off to bed.
What, you woke me up to tell me that?
Yes, I did. You're not snoring your head off down here all day.
You wouldn't like to give me a piggyback upstairs, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Ah, you are rotten. But I don't half fancy you.
Frisky, isn't he?
Oh, he can be, you know.
Fancy.
Hey, about that birth certificate you found in sideboard. Worked out whose it is yet?
No.
Let's have another squint at it. Do you know, I've not seen my birth certificate for years.
In the brown suitcase in a brown manila envelope with the insurance policies.
I suppose it proves you've been alive.
What do?
Birth certificates.
I know what proves I'm alive. Rheumatism in my left elbow and old age and poverty.
Son Gordon, born to Elizabeth Preston, but no father's name.
Well, it's obvious who Gordon is. At least I think it's obvious.
Yeah, but who's Elizabeth Preston?
That's what I've got to try to find out.
Hey, early birds, aren't you?
What? 1:12?
It's 11:30. We've hardly unbolted the door.
I know what my excuse is.
What?
I was just passing.
Where's yours, Grandad?
Well, I saw him coming in and I didn't like the idea of him stopping by himself.
Oh, thank you, Albert.
Well, it's the least I can do.
You know what I think? If they closed all the pubs, I reckon the fellas would die off like wasps in the winter. Might not be a bad idea, that. No, like I was saying, you know, they're absolutely lovely. I wouldn't mind looking after them, you know. Are Emily and Ernest coping? Well, after a fashion. Well, they're hardly experienced where children are concerned, are they? No more than I'd be. Perhaps that's why they volunteered, where ignorance is bliss. I wonder if they let widows have foster children. Not this widow. Because, as I'm sure someone has said, children can be a mixed blessing, especially other people's children. Yeah, I suppose so. What's your excuse, apart from being bone idle?
Eh?
Only man, what's wrong now?
Well, what about this sideboard of your Maggie's?
What about it?
Did you sell it to me, or didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did and I didn't.
Ooh, I didn't know you was double Dutch.
Well, like I was saying, it's between you and Bet. They are lovely.
About time and all.
Oh, give over. Whoever gives me the best price, well, then they can have it.
£2, you said?
Yeah, very reasonable.
Stanley? What? £2.
Hey?
Right, we'll go and collect it from corner shop.
Hang on a minute. What if Bet, she gives me, £2.50?
Stanley? That do you?
Well, I don't know, do I? I mean, not until I seen Bet.
Well, when's that likely to be? When she's coming into work. Ooh, you know what? I don't think you've got any intentions of selling me that sideboard.
Oh, suit yourself.
Right, Stanley, you've got work to do, and so have I.
What about that brass? That'll last me to the end of the week.
Leave it where it is.
What do you make of that? I have stopped making anything of anything anymore, dear, because nothing is quite what it seems to be, ever.
But I feel, how are you saying, in trouble about it.
Well, it's only an innocent little joke. A jape, a wheeze.
What's wheeze?
Oh, skip it. I mean, as soon as she sees Pedro's not there, she'll go home. It's not as if we're sending her on a wild goose chase to Accrington or somewhere, is it?
Yes, but she must like this Pedro. When she sees him not there, she feel in tears. That's not so bad for a woman.
I wish you'd shut up. I'm having second thoughts about it myself. Look, I'll have to go to work. I'm late already.
You tell your friend Sheria that what I say on the phone to tell this Mabis is a lot of cock and bull. Huh?
Well, I'll see. I mean, he's not going to be exactly over the moon about it now, is he?
Oh, please, fear a good neighbour's Carlos.
I've said I'll see.
If it's too hot, just give me a shout and I'll bring you a drop of cold milk.
Oh, don't you worry, Bach. We'll blow on it, won't we, Mrs. Caldwell?
Yes, I'm not proud.
You want something hot inside you today? Definite nip in the air, Mrs. Caldwell.
Well, I think there has been all through the year. I mean, we didn't have no summer, did we?
No. I reckon there'll be a lot of flu about January and February.
Well, I hope it won't be like the Spanish lady was.
I beg your pardon?
Well, that's what they called the flu epidemic near the end of the First War, because they thought it came from Spain. Killed millions, it did.
Yes, well, we've got better drugs and things now, haven't we?
Oh, well, I hope so. Well, they hadn't for the Spanish lady. People dropping like flies, dying in the street.
You have lived round here all your life, then, haven't you, Mr. Caldwell?
Well, yes, most of it. Ina used to say that we ought to be paid compensation for living round here. Only, I don't know. There have been good times as well as bad.
Oh, I'm sure there have. You'll have known most of the people living round here then, won't you?
Well, not so many now. There seems to be so much coming and going. But one time you couldn't see a face that you couldn't put a name to.
Ever known a family called Preston?
Preston? Oh, there was a Janie Preston went to school with me. Her father was a fireman at Schofield's Mill.
Anybody else called Preston?
Can't recall. Oh, just a minute. Yes, I did hear that Maggie Clegg and Betty Turpin were called Preston before they married. Their father was an inspector on the trams. Bit queer he was, too. Do you know, he wouldn't let his wife hang them girls' underclothes out on the line. He said it wasn't decent. Harold Preston, his name was. I think he got run over by a tram. Or was it a bus?
So you enjoyed your holiday in Mallorca, then?
Well, I did. And I'm sure Mavis here did, didn't you, love?
Rita.
Well,
I say?
What was it particularly? I mean, was it the weather or the beauty of the island, or what was it, do you think?
What would you say? Well, both. Anything else, would you say? Why, Jerry, thinking of going there in summer?
Well, you never know, do you? This time of year, I usually fly to my holiday brochures, though I never actually go anywhere. Not anywhere like Mallorca, anyway.
Well, you don't know what you're missing. I say, he doesn't know what he's missing in Mallorca, does he, love?
Yes, well, I'll be seeing you.
What, me or her?
Well, two of you, I should think.
I look forward to it.
Yes, cheerio, Mavis.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for nothing. Eh? All them innuendos about me and, well, Mallorca.
He didn't know what I was talking about. Try, love. Hot chocolate all right, was it?
Very comforting a day like this, wasn't it, Mrs. Caldwell?
Very good. Ta-da, love.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye.
Hey, hello.
Thank you.
My pleasure, sir.
Did you hear that? She called him sir.
Yeah, well, pretty obvious, isn't it? Two classes of customers in here.
What are you two on about? Well, she was only insulting us a couple of minutes ago. Now she's calling you sir.
Seems about right to me. What do you say, Ken?
I would say, what excellent perception you have, if I may say so, Betty.
You may.
Well, soon be Christmas, won't it?
Yeah, we said that a minute since.
Oh, sorry. Very quiet in here at lunchtime, isn't it?
You should have been in here at 11:30.
Why?
It were quiet then, too.
And Ray's not been in neither.
No, love. Oh, I popped in to see those two little kids at Emily Bishop's fostering.
Did you?
Ah, they're lovely. They're little things. Ah, 'tis a shame.
Yeah, too.
Well, they seem to be settling down nicely.
Bully for them.
You got out the wrong side of the bed this morning, didn't you?
And what if I did?
Pint the shandy, please.
How did you know I wanted a shandy?
Well, I'll tell you, it's like this, you see. Most of the birds I take out shilly-shally that much about what they want to sup. I've started making up their minds for them. You know, I try and suit the personality to the drink. Like somebody very svelte, a vodka, and so on, down the scale.
Down to a shandy for me.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you'll go up the scale as you grow up, if you keep taking your cod liver oil and malt.
Well, has he?
Never seen him since he left the yard this morning.
Maybe he can't bring himself to tell her because he's jealous.
Could be.
Well, I hope so, because I've had Carlos on my back all morning and I'm fed up to hear.
Who's she talking about?
The Pope.
I don't know why I even bothered talking to you, let alone come out for a drink.
I don't know why I bother myself.
Hey, I thought you were interested in that sideboard of Maggie Clegg's.
I am why?
And I've just seen Mr. and Mrs. Ogden with it halfway to their front door.
They've never, it's mine.
It'll take them a long time to get it there. Stan has to keep stopping for a rest every other centimetre.
Betty, have you sold that sideboard to Hilda Ogden?
No.
Right. I'll soon sort Hilda Ogden out.
Come on then, there might be a fight.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Coronation Street, P694/449, Part 2, Take 1.
Try it.
Will you get out the way? Come on. 1, 2.
Now, come on, look, Hilda, we'll have no violence.
She's only bluffing, Jerry. She could no more throw me off here than fly.
We'll see if I'm bluffing
Look,
or
I said
not.
that's enough of that, Hilda.
Well, don't just flaming stand there. You push her off. Go on.
Well, now, got to stand.
Not so much a push as a shove and an heave, like.
You do, Jerry Booth.
Go on, Stan. You've got every right. It is our property.
It is not your property.
Oh, yes, it is. I paid for it. $2.50 to Betty Turpin.
She says not.
Well, she's a liar then.
It's you's the liar.
Don't ladies go and quarrel somewhere else. I'm trying to get some sleep up here.
Belt up, you Welsh rabbit.
Oh, charming.
Now, for the last time, get off my sideboard.
My sideboard?
Right, Stanley, go and ring the police. It's the only way.
Police? That's a bit steep, isn't it?
Well, I'll go then.
Now, look, hang on a minute, Hilda. Let's discuss this in a sensible matter. Now, look, as far as I see it, you reckon that Mrs. Turpin sold you sideboard?
Yeah, for $2.50.
Rubbish.
Here, here.
What do you know about it?
Nothing.
Well, you can keep your gob shut and all, then.
You know, that's why I come to live round here. I knew I could bank on a very high standard of repartee.
Look, Bet, are you saying, then, that Mrs. Turpin sold it to you?
Not exactly.
There you are.
But what I do know is that she never sold it to her.
Yeah, well, look, isn't the simplest thing to see Mrs. Turpin? She would seem to be the arbiter in this matter.
The what?
The arbiter, the judge, referee.
Oh, yeah.
You never was able to talk the Queen's English, was you, Hilda?
No, she just shouts it, top of her flaming voice. She was in her head siren it was.
Right, Bet Lynch, that's good.
Come on,
Come on, Hilda, go for the jugular.
Look, if you don't say it, I have really had enough. I mean, two grown women acting like a couple of alley cats over a bit of cheap furniture. Now, come on, look, we'll go and see Mrs. Turpin and get this sorted out in a civilised
manner. I reckon they should fight for it. 3 rounds with handbags.
You shut up, Langton.
Right. Come on. I don't mind. I know I'm in the right.
Who's going to look after it sideboard?
I will.
Not on your Nelly. Langton?
Yeah?
You watch Oggy don't whip it inside as soon as my back's turned.
Come on, Bet Lynch. Right, listen, we're going to get this sorted out.
All right, come on, you lot. The show's over. Brush off. Hey. Slip us a quid and I'll wander off.
I haven't got any money.
Pity.
Oh, I'm going. You're mad as hatters.
Hey, what are them 2 loonies doing with that ladder?
Jerry, just sick of Mrs. Turpin, will you please decide which one of these 2 owns that rotten sideboard stuck out there?
Well, now, did I pay you $2.50 or didn't I?
Well, not you left it on the bar.
Same thing.
Did you actually take her money, Betty?
No, I didn't. She left it here, and Mrs. Walker put it in a glass near the till.
Then there were no sale.
And I said there were a sale.
And I said there weren't.
This is a quiet pub, not a flipping cat's hole.
Yeah, shut your gob and let us sup in peace.
Don't blame me, blame her.
Oh, she means the other way about.
Elizabeth, Bet, could I have a word with you, please?
Hey, now, no secret deals. I'm not having that. No chance.
Shut up. Don't you think it's rather undignified arguing with Mrs. Ogden like that in public? I thought you were both too good-mannered to sink to her level, because that's what you're doing, and especially you, Bet. But now you'll go to that woman and tell her she can have that sideboard and that it is not worth another second of argy-bargy. Either that or you put your coat on and leave, and I'll post your cards on to you. While you are in my house, you will adhere to my standards.
It's up to you, love.
You can stick your flipping sideboard.
Does that mean I can have it? Right. And I want a receipt off you and all, Betty Turpin.
Somebody had to step down, Bet. Somebody always does.
Jerry?
What on earth do they like to eat apart from cornflakes? I've tried nearly everything under the sun now.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's toffee. Continuous stream of it from morning till night.
I used to like jelly and custard when I was little.
They can't live off jelly and custard, Mavis.
Oh, you'll come up with something, love. I know you will.
You're a great help, Ernest. I don't know what to do without you.
Well, everybody knows that bringing up kids is largely a matter of trial and error. But they're all different, aren't they? I was quite a problem child in my time.
Of that I have no doubt.
Why not try Dr. Spock?
That's a good idea.
Hey, now, come on, now. We're supposed to just be looking after these kids for a few weeks now. We're supposed to muck about with their personalities.
Well, what do you suggest we do to whet their appetites and get into the end of my tether?
Why not try jelly and custard? I mean, custard's got plenty of protein in it.
No, I tell you what. A bowl of caviar. Supposed to titillate even the most jaded palate.
Well, I am asking for serious suggestions. I'm quite worried.
Could I speak, please?
Oh, you did make me jump. Come on, then.
I'd still worry if you tell your friend not to tell Mabis.
Well, I tried. In fact, I've been trying all dinner time. But what with one thing and another...
You not tell?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, not really, because I don't think he's actually passed the message on yet.
Only think.
I'm sure.
I think you are not sure.
Well, we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed that he doesn't. Because I'm not going out looking for him again. I'm tired and I'm fed up.
Why you want to play joke on this Mabis anyway?
I can't honestly answer that. It were Ray Langton's idea and it's just his nature.
I think you're all damn silly.
Hell, flaming fire! 29, 31, 33,
35. Just a minute, love. This is one of them jobs you shouldn't be interrupted at.
It's Mavis
35,
I wanted to have a word with,
37,
actually. Yeah.
39, 41. Right, that's that done.
Yes, Jerry.
I've got a message for you, Mavis.
What message? Well, it's nothing to do with my mum and
Oh,
Auntie.
no, it's nothing like that, actually. It's from a Spanish chap called Pedro.
Pedro?
Not the Pedro.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's the Pedro. I mean, I wouldn't know that, would I?
Well, what message?
He's over here from Mallorca, and he wants to see you. Be friendly again. He'd like you to meet him at Victoria Station at 6:30 tonight.
Tonight?
When did he ring?
Jerry?
Well, it was yesterday, actually.
Yesterday?
No, he rang here. I happened to be working here, and I answered the phone. Perhaps you remember.
Didn't you tell me before this?
I don't know. Anyway, I've given you the message now, haven't I? Be at the station, 6:30.
Ah. He couldn't bring himself to tell you, could he?
Do you think?
It were obvious.
Well, I'll not go to meet Pedro.
You're flaming well, Will. Mavis.
He must have said something.
He didn't. He just got dressed up and went out.
Where do you think he's gone?
Search me. Unless...
What?
Unless he's gone playing gooseberry.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Oh, it's a terrible thing, is jealousy, you know.
I wouldn't know. Nobody's ever been jealous over me.
Yes, I can imagine that.
I'll clock you one of these days.
Go on, you're all taught.
Good evening, ladies.
Mrs. Walker?
Evening, Mr. Walker. Keeping well, are you?
Oh, can't grumble.
Wish I could say the same.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, it's the weather. Gets in my bones. That's why Vera's going to treat me to a port and lemon to try and drive it out. Aren't you, Vera?
Port and lemon and a light ale, please.
Yes, dear. No sign of her, is there?
No.
Hope it's not a night off.
Could be. Don't you think we should have posted it to her, something? It's bound to come as a shock.
Posted it to her? Rubbish. We found it. It's up to us to hand it over, personally. One port and lemon, one light ale. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Oh, Mr. Walker.
Yes, dear.
Mrs. Turpin not on duty tonight?
She'll be in later. Why? Was there something?
No, just inquiring.
Well, they don't come very often, but when they do, they're appreciated. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, what happened to Boothie tonight? He looked in a bit of a flutter.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Sure.
Why do people sneer and snarl at each other?
Well, you see, Mr. Walker, the whole of life is a conflict. And these little battles we have with our friends and neighbours, they're just to sort of tone us up with a really big struggle, which is survival.
Oh, but why do they have to shout and scream at each other, Ken? I'm sure they never did it in Bloomsbury.
Well, no, I'm sure they didn't in Bloomsbury.
Hey,
but,
hello,
Betty.
Hello.
She's here.
I've got eyes and ears, haven't I? You better call her over.
Have you a minute, Mrs. Turpin?
Yes, lovey. We found this in that old sideboard. We thought you should have it.
Oh, what is it? A birth certificate.
Don't you worry, Mrs. Turpin. Your secret is safe with us, isn't it, Vera?
Oh, yes. It's only us that know.